Hi there folks, you're through to the MMA UK live show with myself, host Chrissy Ross. We have from Higher Level Martial Arts, Kieran Malone. And we have from the Grip House, the cheeky little bastard, Richard Dixon. On the line just now we have MMA fighter, Alex Sheed. Hi Alex.
Hey guys, how you doing? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you fine Alex. Now obviously we don't...
I'm just driving, I'm on the motorway, I'm driving from Manchester down to London. Got one day off from pantomime.
Right, you're doing some pantomime. Well, make sure you don't fucking crash or anything, mate, okay? Now, obviously, we're not going to ask you about your personal life, your dress size or anything. What we're interested in is MMA with yourself. So what is it you're up to with yourself nowadays? Because your last fight was Bellator 158 with Manuel Garcia. Have you got anything coming up, Alex?
Well, weirdly, I actually got off for 2 weeks ago a rematch with Manuel Garcia in Bulgaria for SFC Spine Fight Series. But Spine Fight Club. But I wasn't ready to fight last time, so I need to give myself a happy again.
Yeah.
I've been active. I'm not active. It's just about being healthy. My body's not in the fittest shape. But I would love nothing more than when I'm healthy, get back in there and show what I can really do. I thought I didn't even turn up to Bellator. It wasn't Alex Reed, it was Alex Reed, but it wasn't the Reasonator. So when I'm ready, the Reasonator's ready to play, and I want to have a go. Basically, I've got some problems with my hips. I've damaged my back a little bit. And I had a nose operation because I couldn't breathe out my nose. But so I've had the nose op, I can breathe. Just about doing a bit more yoga Pilates, get my core and my legs strong. Got on a kick up, and I couldn't kick. I couldn't sprawl. I couldn't even rotate a punch properly. So I was like a zombie in a fight. Not good. So
the plan for yourself is get yourself back in shape and then get back in there, Alex, yeah? So what sort of time scale we're looking at seeing you back in?
Long.
Yep.
Say that again, buddy?
So what sort of time scale we're looking at here for you getting back in there and getting involved?
Not long. I'm working diligently on my health. I'm in the gym daily. I'm 41 years young. I can't push my body the same way I used to.
That's the sort of banter pensioners give us, Alex. Come on, man, you're not that old, mate. You're still live and kicking. So what is it you're doing with yourself? You said you...
Yeah, of course. But I've had over 300 fights, and some of that has a bit of a toll on wear and tear. So you've got to do things a little bit differently and be a little bit more smarter. Not trying harder, smarter.
Right, so just now you're doing the panto on that. You've also got some gym training that you're doing, some personal training as well, Alex, yeah?
But yeah, listen, I mean, I've had a bit of stress and turmoil in my life thanks to the lovely my life is a pantomime. The media circus is horrible. They say horrific things. And I believe that directly had a direct result on my health. Yep. You know, what goes on in your mind and in your head and in your heart manifests in illness. So what I was doing to de-stress that, I'd go and have a fight, but I'd fight in a cage in a ring without really training. Because it was the ones that I knew. It reminded me of the days of when all I was a professional athlete.
Yep.
So what I'm doing now is going back to what I once loved, getting myself healthy, fit. I've got all the expertise, I've got all the experts, and I've formulated, it's basically if I could do it, you could do it. So I've got out of shape, I want to get myself back into shape. That's part of the reason why I took a fight at Bellator. I thought you just said, you're not that old. I'm not that old.
You know, you're not, man.
Greg Shaw, when he was 42, he kicked back in after your break and started spanking all the young kids' asses. So that's my plan.
You
get
can
myself
spank
fit and
arse.
healthy. And I've got Alex Reed Training, www.alexreedtraining.com. So people can follow my journey. It's an online personal training site on how to get fit and healthy. You might not want to fight in the cage, but you might want to look like a fighter without actually ever getting in the cage.
I don't
I
want to
can
fight.
do both.
Fair play, Alex.
I can be a tough fighter.
Fair play. But what we'll do is we'll include a link to the website at the end of the show. Well, you take care of yourself, mate. We're going to kick on with the rest of the show. You drive safe and don't crash either on the panto or on the road, mate. Take it easy, alright?
You take it easy too, son.
I know, mate, if you'd seen me, I've been taking it easy for 20 years, pal. I could try your personal training, but I'd have a fucking heart attack, mate. Right, you take it easy. See you after, Alex.
Take care, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you.
No worries, mate.
See you later, bro.
He can fair talk, can he?
Aye.
He can. Jeez, I thought we were counselling him at one point.
It was a bit weird. You were just like talking about his panto, and he's like, my whole life is a panto. I was like,
my life's in turmoil.
Jerry.
Well, we'll get back to yourselves, right? Now, obviously, delighted to have you guys in here. You're sort of the mentor to this cheeky little scamper we've got in here, yeah?
Showed me how to
Definitely don't know if I
wrestle.
want to take credit for that.
Whoa.
There's a lot of things you will take credit for, obviously, his training, but what about your dress wear? Are you trying to palm that off as salmon? Because that's pink as the day is long.
Pink is not a hobby, pink is a lifestyle, mate. You know what I mean? That's...
Now, obviously, to let our viewers know, yourself, you've got a nice young nice amateur record, 2-0, yeah?
Yep, that's me.
Yep, you beat Darren Doherty, who we had in the show a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
So what's your thoughts on that fight then? Because you were saying he's been calling you on Twitter and stuff.
No, he wasn't calling me on Twitter, he messaged me on Facebook, right? So I've got no problems with the people I've fought thus far, and I don't think I'll have many problems with the people I eventually fight. I just want to fight them and beat them, because that's what you're doing, you know what I mean? So I'm happy to chat away to people, add them on Facebook and that, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
So he was messaging me saying he was going to come up to the Grip House a bit, and obviously everybody that says that fucking Disney, and they go...
Just joined the videos.
Oh really? What do you call it's happening? Done. How's it on? But so he's been messaging me on Facebook, and I thought he was just chatting away to me, but then he said something like, I would like another shot at derailing the hype train that is Richard, and I was like, mate, I've won 2 fucking fights, mate, do you know what I mean? Chill out.
It's not so much a hype train, it's not at the station yet, is it?
Aye, exactly. I didn't
Not
even,
even a train.
I said to him, I was like, look mate, maybe in time to come I'll fight you again. But I said to him, I was like, look mate, Friday 6 till 8, come to the Grip House, mate, Friday night sparring. And he said, because like he basically says we don't spar hard enough for him, and I was like, well, we fought and I beat you, so like, that's like
Now I have to
same
ask
thing, mate,
yourself
you know what I
that our viewers will be looking at yourself and they'll be thinking, he's a young, delicate looking flair. You're a man of many talents, Richard.
Oh yeah, that's
one
me.
of which was being a Harry Styles lookalike.
Yep.
How the fuck did that come about?
Right, well, basically, I was training at Gracie Baha Glasgow at Hickey Gillen's Black Belt Academy, right? It's not actually called that, it's fucking pish.
He also paid for the black belt.
And
Paid for the black
that's
belt.
true, and there was a
These people pay for one.
there was a
people pay
PT
for black belts now, right?
There was a PT that was working there, cut a long story short, who became my tribute act manager. His girl bands got PT'd by this guy, right? So my manager Scott, well he's not my manager anymore.
You sound like you've been groomed.
No, Scott, it was a great time. Scott basically put out on his Facebook saying, I'm looking to make a One Direction tribute band, and Mad Shane messaged Scott like, oh, like this guy looks good, and then Shane messaged me, and I was actually in the Grip one day, because I'd left Gracie Baha at that point, and I was in the Grip, and I said to Dean Riley, I was like, I've got offered this thing, pure bent, that's fucking gay, and I expected Dean to be like, oh yeah, you're right, and Dean went, think about the money and the experience,
and the money has been quite good.
Yeah, the money was great. I mean, I've got nothing to show for it, because I don't believe in saving money, that's what people for Newton Mills do, but what do you call it, I was just like, I might as well give it a crack, and then like 2 and a bit years later, do you know what I mean?
So how have you found this? Obviously now your amateur career off and running. Are you not? You discontinued that now? You're not worried about getting smacked in the face?
I've officially retired. Actually, I left last year. I left on basically New Year's Day from the actual music side of things, and didn't do anything for months, and then my manager contacted me and asked me to cover a few shows. So they'd been good to me in the past, so I thought I'd jump back into it. Then I got a couple of jobs at like Channel 4 and stuff, and then I'd done them, but that's me. I'm getting my haircut next week and everything.
Well, let's see the hair now.
Right, okay. Look at it, it's pure, I just trained a bit.
This boy is in denial about many things.
Right, wait till you see this hair.
Do you know what? Stand up, show us the shorts you're wearing.
These
Explain
shorts,
yourself.
These shorts aren't mine. All the Valley Tudo shorts I have don't fit me.
Get them off.
So,
Didn't your ankles?
Joanne Calderwood's. Thank you, Joanne.
Turn round,
Gave
you're
me
in a spin.
these martial arts lifestyle ones.
You're coaching him. You need to have a word with this boy. You've went for green, a luminous green. And
I didn't
pink.
go for green. I just went for what Joanne was giving me, and that was these shorts. And I was like, spot on, Joanne. They're fucking comfy. I did add my own shoelace to them though, so that I could tie them.
Fair enough. Right. So what's next for you, fight wise? What have you got coming up?
SFC at the Lauriston Halls or something in Edinburgh.
Do you know who you're fighting?
I think it's Brian Lyons. Sorry, mate, if I've said your name wrong, because I actually have him on Facebook. But it's Lions or whatever, fucking something like that. Exactly. And yeah, I'm pretty. Darren was actually meant to be fighting him. He spoke about him on the last show. But he's got some nice dogs, nice staffies. So I'm not.
I can just imagine you in the clench. Love your dogs.
Mate, as I said, I don't like dislike him. I mean, I like his dogs more than I like
You like
him.
his dogs more than him.
But
okay, well, that's great with yourself, and we'll get more from you later as well. Now, just to let our viewers know, you can of course call in through Skype and leave comments on our Facebook page as we go. Now, we have Kieran Malone. Now, last week we had Chris Bungard in the studio, and Chris had some things to say.
Of course you're going to show me them.
We're going to show you one of the comments that he made just now. That's good. You got a message with Kieran then? He's on next week.
Slap his fucking fat head.
That's it. So, yeah, there you go. Very diplomatic. So, not very diplomatic, I would say. That was in response. I was asking him about any sort of defeats that he had that he sort of regretted, and I don't think you're on his Christmas card list. So, what would you say to that?
What is tragic about that is like, I've got a big head, but that boy's head is fat. Like, he's talking about my fat head. I cannot believe this, but the bad girl is just still fucking butthurt that I whooped him, and like he didn't even turn up to fight.
Yeah. So what you were saying was there was some excuses getting rolled out, weren't you?
Well,
With regards to it.
Well, he seems to think I just lay on top of him, which to be fair, I did. However, I never really shot a takedown until the third round. He tried to take me down and then got reversed. I reckon I could have raped him if I wanted to. Like, he was not moving anywhere.
He was joking about that. Sexual assault was not funny. So yeah,
true.
So yeah, so basically you feel you had your way with him and everything else, but you know, saying he made comments to you afterwards to the effect that you know couldn't finish you.
Well, when we were in the changing room, I did say I would finish him in the first round, which I never. So he came in the changing room after the fight and he said, "Well, at least you never finished me in the first round." And for me, I was a bit embarrassing after somebody just.
That's like saying, oh, like you didn't come up, Mars. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point in that? Do you know what I mean? See, I don't understand, like, putting all the team differences aside now, how you can keep dissing and going like that to somebody who literally pinned you down and smacked fuck at you. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense to me. I think it makes you look silly to an extent.
Because to be fair, the fight was easy work. What made it more disappointing for me, because it was quite a hyped fight. Like I felt he didn't try and win the fight. Like he just kind of wanted to like survive in front of his holy town massive.
Now we have an exclusive here for our viewers watching, because you're coming off the loss to John McGuire that you're not happy about.
Yep.
But you are a very active fighter, and you have, I think, coming up, we have at the Lagoon Leisure Centre in Paisley on Saturday the 4th of February. You're going to be fighting on top. And who are you fighting?
Chrissy, I'm definitely going to let you pronounce this. I'm not taking
You
the
are
dairy for it.
fighting Panagiotis Strumpolacius.
I got one name for the kebab shop around the corner. Is that a belter?
We were going to work through the entire Greek national team until we got one right, yeah. So I was going to say we could spend the whole show probably calling this guy out until we get it right. The guy's record, I'll just let you know, is 10-5. He's on a bit of a tear. Now, I don't really know that much about Greek MMA. I probably know more about the taste of
Is it
shit,
legal?
to be fair.
Is it legal there?
Is it legal there? I would assume it is.
Because everywhere seems to have it illegal, like Norway, Denmark, France now.
Look, everything's falling apart in Greece, man. You can probably buy a house for a chomp bar. Right? I'm pretty sure MMA's legal.
Aye,
and if
probably.
it's no, they can't. The fines are probably 2 iron brew bottles and a packet of crisps.
Aye, exactly.
So, with regards to this guy's coming over here to fight you. He has a record that comparably is slightly better than yourself.
Yep.
You're obviously 9-10. Know anything about him at all?
Well, I watched some video on George's Carragounis. He scored some good goals in Euro 2004 and stuff, but nah, I've seen him. He's a decent fighter. the kind of the local fights I've seen him in Greece, he all seems to be fighting in one show, which I would assume is his home show. So like I can't imagine the guy's been up to much. Anytime he's fought out the country, I think he's lost. But he's fought in like KCB and stuff in Russia and fought some good guys. But I think we'll have too much from everywhere. Like I think I'm definitely the best guy he's fought, and I don't think he's the best guy I've fought. So like I think anywhere this fight goes, it should be easy work for me.
So presuming we get the W in the column, which we're obviously assuming is going to happen, what's next for you career-wise? Because obviously you're doing coaching and stuff like that as well. You're in the sort of latter part of the career. Where are you going with yourself? What are you doing, Kieran?
Well, I've been fighting for ages. I'm still only 25, so kind of get plenty of time left. But after this one, like there's a few fights. I say, apart from the Maguire loss, I've been fighting my best. Even in that fight, I thought I was winning. It was a close fight up until we got that submission. But I kind of took the fight in 15 days.
You wanted,
in the last kind of 15 seconds. But I took the fight in 15 days notice. So obviously, like I started to tire in the third round, and that's how we got it. But like, there's a couple of fights out there. I've already had people, promoters messaging me asking if I want to fight the bad girl in sort of May or June time. Maybe we can happen. Maybe I'll go back down to lightweight, or fight at maybe sort of something at 73, so I can bring him back down there for a bang.
Do you feel you're better at welterweight? Do you feel that's your natural weight, or is lightweight more of a push for you? Because obviously you seem, obviously this next fight you're doing, I'm assuming is welterweight.
Yep,
with this guy.
again.
So is that where you feel more comfortable? Because you were saying yourself, you're going up to flyweight because you find the weight cut brutal for
it was hard there for Beats MMA last weekend.
So what about yourself? How are you finding the cuts then?
I think welterweight is probably the perfect weight for me. I think kind of my last 2 or 3 fights have been kind of some of my better performances of the weight. So like I'd rather stick around. Like I'd like to beat up that bitch again, but that's only for kind of enjoyment. Who I'd be wanting to pop at next is maybe Ross Houston if I can win this fight since he's been running about talking shit as well. I think so.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that. I quite like Ross.
Now what we've got now on. You check if he's got nice dugs yet. That's what you need to do. Check about his dugs. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to open the show up to our viewers. This is the fun part, and because you two can talk for Britain, this will be great. Frankie, any comments on Facebook?
Ross Houston asked, why did you duck?
Okay.
Oh, this is what he's saying.
Okay, so Ross Houston asked, why did you duck him?
Ross Houston was running about telling everyone I ducked him, and I never even knew I'd been offered a fight with him. I didn't even go offered a fight with him, and he was running about telling people, and then other people told me like the guy's a novice fighter. Why would I duck him? I fought everybody, so it would make no sense that I would duck him.
And to be fair, you've called him out a minute ago and said you might be having a go, so it's not like you're not. What
do you know what? I actually thought Ross was alright until he started running about telling everyone I wouldn't fight him. But Ross knows I'll fight him anytime.
Okay, and Frankie, any more questions?
James Lake wants to know if there's any losses you'd like to avenge.
Okay, so James Lake would like to know, is there any losses you would like to avenge? Because obviously with yourself you have that sort of near 50-50 record. There'll be a few fights that you're, obviously the last one you're not happy about, but you only had 15 days notice.
Yep.
Any other ones that are sort of
I'd like to avenge everyone that every loss pretty much. That Maguire one annoys me because he talked some amount of shit after that fight as well. I think like some of what the media guys were telling as well as if they're watching a different fight. Delusional. I'd love to fight him again with like a good camp. I definitely think I could beat him. I fought him with the wrong game plan as well. I kind of got into like a bit of a dick swinging contest rather than actually fighting to my strengths. So like I know if I fought the way I could beat him. And then probably the big one apart from that, I quite like a pop at Jason Coolidge, only for the fact that I was meant to fight him at 70 kilos and the fat bastard turned up at 77. Like pretty much the weight class above, which is annoying.
Yeah, I mean, is that not a frustration for you at the level you're at just now? You're expecting a certain level of professionalism from other fighters, especially when it is pro fights. What's your sort of take on it? Because obviously you fought a guy that's been overweight like that. What do you do? What goes through your mind when that occurs?
What made it brutal for me was I can remember I was flying down to Colchester and like 70 is a tough weight cut for me. I'm quite big for the weight, I'd say, and like I can remember like my kidneys were that sore and like the flight down like 2 hours from the way in. I was like that to Ross, the guy who was with me. I was like, I think we're not going to make it get the plane stopped here. I'm like, fuck, my kidneys are killing me. And then we turn up and they're like, oh, Jason's a wee bit over, and he turns up at like 76 kilos or whatever. You're like, what is going on? Because I went through a bad run at that time. Like I think I fought 3 people in a row. Like 3 of them missed weight, and then I had like 3 fights where I've turned up for the fight on the night and the people didn't show up.
Which is hugely frustrating.
Fight night as well, especially like happened like in a consistent run for a little bit where I was pretty much ready to jack fighting just because I was that scared to be like fights falling through, people missing weight, people not showing up the night. It's like, especially when you've put in the work, because usually I'll turn down work and stuff. So I lose money fighting because like the money's not good in fighting to make a decent wage. So by the time you've turned down work and you've paid for like certain bits of your training camp and that, you're losing money, and then for someone not to show up or miss weight, it gets a bit annoying.
Yeah, it's infuriating. Now, just to let our viewers know, you can call us on the Skype number on the screen, and you can comment on Facebook. On that note, Frankie, any more questions on Facebook for the guys?
Somebody's asking, is that Harry Styles?
Someone is asking, is that Harry Styles? I think we've already established that he's a sort of Paisley sort of cheap knockoff.
Who is it that asked?
Gerald Green.
Gerald Green asked.
Gerald Green? I don't even know who Gerald Green
You
is.
have
Ask
those-
him more. I'm only joking.
You called it somebody's mom. Now, you were saying, on the subject of weight cuts, you were saying the last time you had a weight cut, it was a hard shift for you.
See, it was on the BC MMA show, which was actually the show Kieran fought Jason Coolidge on, and Jason Coolidge is a member of the kind of home team that run the show, Jack Mason's guys. Great show, by the way, very well run. If anyone, especially lighter guys, are looking for a fight, get in contact with BC MMA, it's awesome.
But not at strawweight, but at flyweight, because
Yes.
you had a little bit of problem with it.
Well, basically what happened was I went down, I was like 57.9 right the night before, so we flew down the night before, got in a hotel, so I salt bathed at like 1 in the morning. Me and Dean watching Peter Kay. He wasn't in the bath with me, he was just on the iPad. I was wearing shorts. It's okay. And so I done that, had salt bath, stayed wrapped up, slept the whole night, woke up in the morning, got my sweatsuit on, went for a run on the treadmill, then went out to the sauna. So we went up to where the official weigh-in was happening, and the scales were there. So I was like, right, well, there's no point checking on Dean's scales, I may as well use the official scales. So I jump on, I'm 117.5, and I was like, that's a £1.5 pound to go, that's brilliant, right? So back down to the sauna, drops like 2.5 pounds, and I'm like, right, I'm sorted. We drink a water, and that's sitting there. So weigh-in start, I bounce on the scales, and it was Sean Carter, one of the guys, and he's like, looking at me, I'm like, fuck, like, this isn't good. And he just goes, 118? And I was like, how am I 118? And it basically ends up someone's went up not knowing how to use those scales and fucked the calibration on them in the morning. Personally, I think as soon as you open the door to that room with the scales, you should have a member of staff there. That's my only qualm with the show, is that happened. So I've been sitting there sipping water like, yes, balling, and then I get told I'm overweight. So I went back to the sauna, I pissed myself in the sauna. I was sick.
You had a good time, basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was sick
To
all
be
over
fair,
my
like,
hands.
Like pissing yourself in the sauna is like pretty standard.
Yeah, it
like,
was-
makeup-wise.
To be fair, it'd be less embarrassing the gear he's kicking about in just now.
Yeah,
so-
that's true. I was walking down the hall to go and check my weight, and I was like sick in a towel, and there was this big seat there, and I lifted it up and put the towel under. So Mark's Tay Hotel present on that fucking second floor.
Just
And,
to let you know, it's not all glamorous, this MMA battle, folks.
But I was actually, when I was in the last bath before I went to weigh in again, because obviously I have long hair, it gets heavy with the sweat. So there's a photo on my Facebook of me lying with like a towel just covering my balls, and Dean drying my hair, because I didn't have it in me to sit and dry my own hair. So I went in for my last bath, and like I was just in there on my own, mate, and I was like genuinely sobbing, do you know what I mean? Because like it was more the mental switch, the thing like I'm on weight and then they say you're no.
As Alex says, your life becomes a pantomime.
Yeah, exactly. The Dixonator was in no good state. But then I went along, I stood on the scales, and I made weight, but it was like, you know, your life's going in pure slow motion. Jack Mason was just nodding his head and looked at Dean, and I was like, I'm still over. But there was a wee hairdressers next door, and I was like, shave the burn it, I'm staying it, do you know what I mean? And I ended up making weight, and I just kind of like flopped down, holding my balls, drinking like some Powerade, man. But it was so grim, and my opponent was sitting downstairs getting a coffee and seeing me spew and all that. I still beat him though, so it doesn't matter. But
that's it. So the moral of the story is if in doubt for your weight cut, piss yourself. Get rid of the fluid.
I said to Dean, I was like, because he was in the sauna with me, I was like, Dean, I really need a pish, can I get out? And I think he was like, the fear of losing it, and Dean was just kind of looked at me, and I was like, okay.
Okay, so Frankie, any more questions on the Facebook Live for the guys?
Craig Riley, is it? Is saying if you're struggling on a vegan diet.
Okay, Craig
Oh.
Rainey asks, are you struggling on a vegan diet?
I'm surprised. I don't know this person. I don't know how. Maybe he's seen my
Maybe.
Facebook.
Well,
Or
have you got any doubts, or are you just posting pictures of your food?
no, no, I don't actually really post photos of my food. Personally, nah, I don't struggle on a vegan
Whoa.
diet.
You've got the worst vegan diet ever.
No,
Is this
I'm
like
just
old
out of
buggers
two.
and that? Aye.
Listeners, everybody, fuck this guy. Listen to me now, right? I went 2 fight camps back to back, right? I live in Pollock Shields, right? Kebab City, right?
Right.
But I obviously don't eat the kebab meat, but I get like a vegan hoagie that we alley run
Vegan,
it.
you
Yeah.
piss off.
Right?
I'm not having
It's
that.
shit hot.
Vegan hoagie.
It's shit
Come
hot.
on.
Fuck
You're
the lot.
at it.
Right.
You're officially
So-
jumped the shark. We let you away with the clothes, but a vegan hoagie.
Fish are friends, not food. Right? But I went 2 back-to-back fight camps. Right, fuck these guys. They can do that. 2 back-to-back fight camps. In 11 weeks, I only had 1 cinnamon and raisin bagel. What kind of life is that? Right? So I was like, for like the last week and a bit, I was like, I'm just going to bloat up to maybe around about bantamweight. And
Tell everyone what you told me to eat the other day as like a normal day in your life.
Okay. come on.
I'm pretty sure if it was the day I remember, it was 3 dry rolls and potato scone with
Yep.
beans on them. What else?
I can't remember.
It was heavy shite
It was
though.
absolute nonsense.
like disgusting
Yeah.
crap. But you know what? See,
He's a vegan that doesn't eat nuts or vegetables.
I do eat nuts. I do eat nuts, and I do eat vegetables sometimes. But I don't just. People think vegans just like walk down the vegetable aisle and go, "Oh, vegetables." Nah, I'm in my room in my boxers playing COD 4 with fucking Belvita breakfast biscuits, coating them in Lotus biscuit spread, and fucking shoving them in my mouth. You know what I mean? It's.
Amateur MMA folks, don't be turned off by it.
Exactly. But see, at the end of the day, like, and from an actual athlete's perspective,
Yeah.
I don't think the vegan diet is a problem. Loads of people do, but you look at there's loads of successful athletes. You've got like Patrick Babenmain, Mac Danzig, who was he won a season of The Ultimate Fighter. Like it's down to you what you eat. And I know I could perform great as an athlete eating good non-vegan foods, but at the end of the day, it's not even a dietary thing for me. It's the fact that I feel guilty. You know what I mean? I just feel bad about
Now,
it.
we were saying before the show, you're single, aren't you?
Well, recently, yes.
Recently,
yeah,
so
sadly.
what we're going to do is we're going to
Yeah.
hawk the young Harry Styles off here. So if anybody's watching and basically want a pumping, call now on Skype and we'll set
on
them off.
The Skype lines are going to be dead.
We'll
Vegan
charge,
that
we'll
eats
charge a
breakfast
premium rate of
biscuits.
£4.50 per minute, and Richard can give you his dulcet
Alex
tones.
Reed's phoning up like, answer.
Okay, and we'll finish off. Have we got any more comments on the Facebook?
On that, Lisa Peebles says.
That's my mommy. That is my mom.
Yes.
Well, that's it. She says when you going to be home for your dinner.
Okay, so Lisa Peebles, your ma says when you're going to be home for your dinner.
Well,
You're vegan.
Lisa,
You're
I don't
getting
mean...
your dinner handed to you in here tonight.
Lisa, mum, I don't mean to dish you here, but last night I came home to no dinner.
Oh!
I don't know if I'm coming home to a dinner or no, so to answer your question, mum, I'm unsure. That is down to you when I'm coming home for my dinner, if there's a dinner there.
I think he's getting locked out the house. And
I've got keys,
we'll
mate.
Finish
I'll
up.
kick that door down.
You kick that door down. Look at the size of his bald, isn't he? It'll be a mousetrap you kicked in. Right, Cat. Okay, one more question, Frankie.
Thank you, Mac and Alex.
That is Dan Doherty's coach, pal,
He wants to know
friend.
what's your plans for Brian Lyons?
Okay, so basically, Craig's
nice.
Mac and
Went to
Alex
school with some of
wish-
my pals.
Wishes to know what's your plans for Brian Lyons.
Uh,
Basically, he's wanting to know how are you going to try and beat the guy so we can coach, so you don't.
Basically, I don't really have like a game plan as such. I have a certain way that I fight, but I don't have a game plan. So really, whatever Brian does is going to be to his detriment because I know for a fact that I'm better than him everywhere. Like, no offense to you, mate, I don't dislike you, but see when you're sitting with like a white belt
You've got
jiu-jitsu
good
guy with like your belt tied, touching your nose, going at the shaka, like that basically lets me know that I can choke you unconscious, and that's it. Do you know what I mean? So if he apparently said to Darren that he was going to be like, oh, it's going to be like a stand-up war or something. I'm not interested in a stand-up war because at the end of the day, I'm not a fucking idiot who wants brain damage. I'm interested in hitting people and not getting hit. So at the end of the day, it's up to him how he gets beat. That's it.
Okay. Well, I'd just like to say that's us rounding up the show now. Thanks very much to my guests, Richard Dixon and Kieran Malone.
Grip House, Reece McEwen, you're watching this, boy. I'm going to show you at Friday Night's Barn tomorrow.
Okay, now folks, if you've enjoyed this show is on at 7 PM every week on Thursdays on MMA UK. You can catch the show, you can call in on Skype, or